The sea is not calling them anymore. It is testing them. What if the next step toward the Pirate King dream is not freedom, but fear? What if the Grand Line is not an adventure, but a trap waiting to break the Straw Hats apart? The final trailer for Season 2 opens with a feeling that everything has changed. The smile is still on Luffy's face, but the world around him looks darker and more dangerous. After defeating Arlong, Luffy proved he is strong. But strength in the East Blue means nothing in the Grand Line. The sea itself looks alive. With wild storms crashing against the ship, the sky turns black in seconds. Lightning cuts through the clouds, and the Going Merry looks small against the massive waves. This is not the calm journey they once had. This is a warning. The Grand Line does not welcome pirates. It challenges them. We see the crew standing together, but there is a new tension in their eyes. Zoro holds his swords tighter than before. He knows stronger fighters are waiting ahead. Nami studies her maps, but even she cannot fully predict this sea. The weather changes without reason. The wind shifts in strange ways. It feels like the ocean has its own mind. Sanji tries to stay calm, but even he understands that cooking good food will not fix what is coming. Usopp's fear is no longer funny. It feels real now. Every step forward could be their last. Then the trailer shows something even more serious. The Marines are no longer far away. A powerful new Marine captain is introduced, and his presence changes the tone completely. He is calm, confident, and focused only on one thing: capturing Luffy. Unlike the enemies before, this man does not shout or laugh loudly. He watches. He waits. He believes pirates are evil, and he believes he is justice. This makes him more dangerous than any loud villain. The chase has truly begun. The world also starts to feel bigger. Quick shots show new islands, strange towns, and people who look scared. There are signs of secret groups working in the shadows. A symbol appears again and again, hinting at a larger plan moving behind the scenes. Luffy may think he is simply sailing forward, but powerful forces are already watching him. Some want to use him. Some want to destroy him. The adventure is no longer simple treasure hunting. It is stepping into a world war between pirates, secret groups, and the world government. One strong moment in the trailer shows Luffy standing at the front of the ship during a storm. He does not look afraid. He looks excited. For him, danger is part of the dream. But being a captain is more than chasing dreams. It means protecting his crew. And this season will test that responsibility. If one of them falls, can Luffy still smile? If the sea takes everything from him, will he still believe he can become Pirate King? The final part of this section shows fast flashes of action. Swords clash harder than before. Guns fire. Explosions light up the night. A mysterious enemy steps forward, and even Luffy looks serious for a moment. That small change in his expression tells us everything. The real journey has just started. Season 1 was about building the crew. Season 2 is about proving they deserve to survive together. The Grand Line is not just another sea. It is a line that separates weak dreams from true ambition. And now, the Straw Hats have crossed it. Asterisk, the Grand Line does not create heroes. It reveals who was never ready to begin with. Section 2 begins with a powerful shift in tone. The trailer no longer feels like an adventure story. It feels like the start of a war. The Straw Hats are no longer sailing through simple waters. Every island they approach looks divided, tense, and full of secrets. The camera shows broken buildings, worried faces, and soldiers standing guard as if something terrible is about to happen. This is not just a new location. This is a world already in conflict. We see the name Baroque Works appear, not loudly, but in a quiet and dangerous way. A symbol carved into wood. A secret meeting in a dark room. Hooded figures speaking in low voices. It becomes clear that this is not a random pirate crew. This is an organized group with a plan. They are not chasing treasure. They are controlling nations from the shadows. And at the center of it all stands a man who does not need to shout to prove his power for the first time. We feel the presence of a true mastermind. Crocodile is introduced slowly. A heavy coat moves in the wind. A cigar glows in the dark. His eyes stay calm even when chaos surrounds him. He's not just another enemy Luffy can punch and defeat in a single fight. He is patient. He thinks ahead. He controls people like pieces on a board. While Luffy runs toward danger with a smile, Crocodile waits for the right moment to strike. That difference alone makes this conflict feel much deeper. The trailer hints that Alabasta is the center of everything. A once peaceful kingdom now stands on the edge of collapse. The people are angry. The army is confused. Rumors spread that the royal family has betrayed them, but something feels wrong. The anger looks planned. The rebellion feels guided. It slowly becomes clear that someone is pulling strings behind the scenes. Someone wants this country to fall apart from the inside, and that someone is closer than anyone realizes. We also see a new princess stepping into the story. She looks strong, but her eyes carry fear. She knows the truth about what is happening to her kingdom. She knows the war is not natural, but exposing that truth will not be easy. When she meets Luffy and his crew, there is hesitation. Can pirates really be trusted to save a country? But Luffy does not care about politics. He cares about people who cry, and when he sees someone suffering, his answer is simple. This section of the trailer shows more than action. It shows choices. Zoro trains harder, knowing stronger enemies are near. Sanji watches the situation carefully, understanding that this time brains will matter as much as strength. Nami studies the desert climate of Alabasta, realizing this battlefield is different from anything they have faced. Even Usopp looks serious. The jokes are fewer. The fear is real. They all understand that this mission is bigger than themselves. Then comes a powerful shot of the desert. Endless sand under a burning sun. Footprints disappear quickly, as if the land itself hides secrets. In the distance, a massive clash is about to begin. Rebels and royal soldiers prepare to fight each other, not knowing they are being manipulated. And somewhere above them, Crocodile watches calmly. He believes he has already won, but he has not planned for one thing: Luffy's stubborn heart. The trailer ends this section with Luffy walking straight toward danger. Not because he wants power, not because he wants fame, but because someone needs help. The difference between a ruler who controls through fear and a pirate who fights for his friends becomes clear. Season 2 is no longer about finding the One Piece. It is about proving what kind of pirate Luffy truly is. And in a land ruled by lies and hidden plans, the biggest battle will not just be fists against sand. It will be truth against control. Asterix dreams are easy to speak about, but in the grand line, dreams demand sacrifice. The final section of the trailer feels heavy, almost emotional. The fast action slows down for a moment, and we begin to see the true cost of this journey. The Straw Hats are no longer just a fun group chasing treasure. They are standing in the middle of a war that could destroy a kingdom. Smoke fills the sky above Alabasta. People are running. Soldiers are clashing. And in the center of it all, Luffy looks different. He is still smiling. But now that smile carries responsibility. We see quick flashes of each crew member facing their own breaking point. Zoro stands injured, blood running down his arm, yet he refuses to fall. His promise to become the greatest swordsman feels closer and more painful than ever. Sanji blocks a powerful attack to protect someone behind him, proving that his loyalty is stronger than his pride. Nami shouts directions during chaos, showing that her mind is just as important as any weapon. Usopp trembles for a second, but instead of running, he stands his ground. These small moments show growth. They are no longer surviving by luck. They are choosing to fight. Then the trailer cuts to Crocodile once more, calm, unshaken. He speaks about power like it is something simple. In his world, strength means control. Fear keeps people obedient. And he believes pirates like Luffy are foolish for trusting others. The contrast becomes clear. Crocodile stands alone at the top, while Luffy stands beside his crew. One rules through fear. The other leads through trust. A powerful scene shows Luffy falling into the sand after a brutal clash. The music drops. For a second, it feels like defeat. The desert wind covers everything in silence. But then we see his hand move. Slowly, he pushes himself back up. Not because he hates losing. Not because he wants revenge. But because someone out there still believes in him. That simple reason becomes stronger than any devil fruit power. The final moments of the trailer explode with energy. Massive attacks collide. Sandstorms rise into the sky. The people of Alabasta look up as hope begins to return. We see the royal flag shaking but not falling. We see rebels hesitating, starting to question the lies they were fed. The truth is breaking through the fear, and then comes the last shot. The storm clears. The crew stands together once more, exhausted, but united. The war may be ending, but the Grand Line stretches far beyond the horizon. Bigger enemies are waiting. Stronger forces are watching. The world government has taken notice. This was only one kingdom. The world itself is much larger,